a little variation here that I want to explain to you guys. You know, typically when you're doing hamstrings on a machine like this, lying leg curl, you know, you just kind of go through the motion, you know, curl up and down and not really think much about it. But in order to make it a lot more effective and get a lot more out of this movement, if you avoid hinging your hips back as you curl up, you'll isolate the muscle even more and get that much more work out of your hamstrings and a lot of your adductors too. So what I have James over here doing, you're obviously, it's humbling, so you're not gonna really be able to do a lot of weight. But prior to initiating, he's gonna thrust forward and squeeze and push his hips against the pad the entire time without lifting his glutes up. Thrust forward and up. Good, good. Now by elevating yourself a little bit, it helps with this motion even more. Good, come on. Thrust forward and squeeze. Good. Come on. Good. Now here, just do a couple just like you normally would, just so people see the difference. Comes down and then he elevates up. So that takes a lot of tension off the hamstrings as you do that, versus hinging forward and isolating the muscle the entire time. Now come up. Yeah, there you go, good. Now if you have somebody that's in shape, like contest prep, and you do that where you like roll up their shorts, you could literally see all those muscles like flare up as you do it. All right, we'll do one more and that's it. Oh. Oh. Come on. Curl. Let's go. Come on. Squeeze. Right. Right. What's that? Yeah. So, the way, you know, when somebody tries to bring a muscle group, whether it's chest, back, you know, legs, you may increase the frequency and train that muscle group twice a week. So the way we have our program structured right now, we're doing 2 leg days, you know, trying to prioritize leg development. And one way to optimize that is having one, I would say more so compound day during the week. And then later on in the week, you have another leg day where you switch it up a little bit, and I would say incorporate more high intensity techniques like drop sets, supersets, cluster sets, for example. And that'll give more of a pump aspect to the workout. You could reduce the volume a little bit as well, meaning in terms of how many exercises you do, just to not overtax yourself and your joints especially. So the high intensity technique we're employing today is a superset. So basically the entire workout is going to revolve around this right here. We're going to work up to a tough 10 reps on the leg press here, and once we get there, we're going to do 3 working sets with it. On top of that, we're going to incorporate a superset by doing walking lunges alongside. So we'll do 10 reps, do probably 10 reps per leg on walking lunges, then go back and do that 3 times.
Nice. Let's go, Vlad. Come on.
So we're doing that once we get to the tough 10 reps.
Working sets?
So the other thing too to consider as you're warming up and building to get to that top set, one, you want to make sure you warm up properly, right? So you want to build up in weight. And a good way to do that is maybe initially do a good, 10, 12, maybe even 15 reps to kind of get the blood in the muscle with some, moderate to low weight. And then as you build up in weight, you do what's called feeder sets, which is probably somewhere in the 4 to 5 rep range. And it's good enough to where you start feeling the weight on you as you progress up in weight, but not enough to overtax you so that by the time you get to your working set, you're completely gassed out and you can't do it anymore. The other big thing that I put a lot of emphasis on with pretty much everyone that I train, including myself, is tempo and range of motion. So making sure you're coming down slow, brief pause at the bottom, explosive on the way up.
Come on, 2 more, let's go. Good.
Yeah. I have to say, we have a great variety of leg press equipment here in the gym, and that's beneficial in the sense that, they all offer different points of where the force is exerted and how the weight is distributed. So, for example, this one here is at a much higher incline versus some of these other ones. It makes it a lot harder. But then again, we'll have some of these other pieces here, like the Arsenal strength ones. One is the dual leg, so you could do one leg at a time. The other one is just one single platform, and that's a really hardcore machine too. It's not as a high incline as this, but it's just like a super heavy duty machine. And I always enjoy doing that as well. Yeah, let's go. This is my wife, Cassie, by the way. Oh, you know, yeah.
He has the best commentary. I think they should do like a funny one with what you have to say because it's so funny.
Let's go, come on. Good. Let's go, Vlad, come on. Good.
It's a little bit intuitive. I mean, I kind of have an idea where I'll end up, but it's more you go by feel, and realistically you want to utilize this concept called rate of perceived exertion, okay, the RPE. So that's something that you utilize in determining what your reps in reserve are. So meaning, let's say you get to a certain weight, how close is that to failure? Meaning where you just would do the set and you get to 10 reps and that is like an all out, like you would not be able to get one more rep. So now, if we get to a point where we say, we're looking to gain an RPE of 9, essentially there, you would have like maybe 1 or 2 reps in reserve. So that's kind of what we're aiming for here today. And as we build up in weight and do these feeder sets, we kind of get an idea of like, okay, for 4 or 5 reps, this feels like I'd probably have definitely at least 5 more. Then that's kind of where we'll end up, and then we'll use that as the working weight. A lot of people make the mistake that they'll just kind of like do a traditional like pyramid set where they'll go up in weight and down in reps, or they'll keep the reps the same and keep going up in weight, and they'll get to the point where they'll do whatever for X amount of weight for the 10 reps that they had in mind, and then that's where they stop, and they'll call that 4 sets, but essentially they only did 1 set. Everything else didn't even really count. They were all either warm-ups or feeders. So I used to make that mistake back in the day, as I was learning how to work out and everything, just because I didn't know. But a lot of other people do that as well, and they just leave a lot of I guess you'd call a lot of profit on the table because they're not gaining the most out of what they're doing.
Oh, good. Come on, now we're working. Let's go. Come on. Good. Yes.
3.
Come on. 4. Come on.
That's it.
Now the feet.
That's That's what I was trying to tell you. Like this is basically the basis of the whole workout. This exercise, and then the superset that we're gonna do along with it once we get to the working weight. And then after this, I mean, we're just kind of finish off with some calves, you know, and that'll pretty much make up the entire second day of legs. You know, the first day we did a lot more sets. We did a lot more compound movements, squats, hack squats, you know, RDLs. You know, the second day, you just wouldn't be able to afford to be able to do all that in one workout. If your calves don't hit your hamstrings, you're not going low enough. Let's go. Yep. Nice. We got a good community of bodybuilders here at Iron Culture. James over here, we've been training together, what, like about a year and a half now, maybe? Yeah. Something like that. He's looking to do his first show next year. Yep. Hopefully. Not men's physique, not classic physique, not that there's anything wrong with that, but he's gonna go straight for bodybuilding. He's got the legs for it.
Yeah. Vlad and I were coming at the same time in the morning separately, and I'd have my headphones in, hoodie. Vlad, same thing, he would do his workout. Well, never wore headphones, but one morning he just came up and he's like, yo, what are you training? I'm like, back. Like, how about you? He's like, back. It's like, you want to get after it? I'm like, fuck yeah. Ever since, been training together every single morning. It's been the best thing ever.
And then we just added more and more people along.
Yep.
Oh. Just make sure I rack it at the end.
Let's go, come on. Let's go. Up. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Keep that form. Come on. Let's go. All right, good. Let's go. Halfway. Come on. Let's go. 7. Come on. Let's go, Vlad. Come on, push. 7. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Up. Come on, let's get this shit. Come on. Up.
Oof. Oh. 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 Hey. Hey. Oh. Oh. Nice. Nice. Hey. 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 What's that?
Yeah.
10 and 8.
8 each
8
leg.
each leg, yeah. Come on. Nice. 2. Good form. 3. 4. 5. Halfway. Come on. 1. 2. Come on. Keep the tempo. 3. Spread your knees out. 4. Last one. Yes. Good. Hey! Oh! Fuck! Oh my god. So when you do a set like that and you get the muscles filled with so much blood, it's good to stretch it out and just like make even more room after that.
What's this, heavier blood?
Yeah. 20. Come on. How many you got? How many you got?
6.
6. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. Come on. 8. Come on. 9. Squeeze. James puts the iron in iron culture. So being that usually we train with either like 2 or 3 guys at a time on top of myself, that pretty much gives you the right pause in between sets. So, but yeah, if I'm by myself, I'll look at the clock a little bit more. But that, like nowadays, I like barely ever work out by myself.
What do you say? Counting rest period?
Yeah. The only time where actually we really do pay attention, like to the second, is if we're doing cluster sets, and at that point we'll do like 30 or 45 seconds between sets. Then we'll actually look the clock and we'll count, and then we'll have the person go on the second that's whatever, 30 or 45, 20. Just help me at the bottom, like with whatever force reps I can get. Hup. Oof.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Oh. Ah.
Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
Come on.
9.
Let's go.
Hey.
Wait, let's go.
Ha.
Come on.
Ha.
Let's go.
Hey.
Come on, Vlad.
Ha.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey.
Come on, keep going.
Fuck. Oh. Fuck.
I feel like also everyone's looking for the next secret, like how many seconds in between sets, TikTok, new movements. Vlad's very big on basics. He's been doing this for so long that he doesn't get too advanced with new exercises and whatnot. The basics is what's worked, and that's what he sticks to, the main movements.
And it's also perfecting those movements,
Right.
you know, and
Different variations.
and like, you know, looking at subtle cues that you might, like what we did in the beginning with the leg, with the hamstring curl machine. You know, it's just like a basic machine, but like, do you have that mind-muscle connection to like engage your hamstrings in a way that's more effective versus just kind of like going through the motion?
Right.
Yeah, you really don't need to like reinvent the wheel. I mean, some of these exercises look cool on TikTok or Instagram, but
Exactly.
it's, you know, you don't need to wear bands. You don't need to do any other, you know, like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, squeeze. 6, 8. Come on. 9. Come on, get that extra squeeze. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6. Come on. 7. Come on. 8. Come on. 2 more. Last one. Squeeze. Squeeze. Yes. That's the one. This is a little contraption that I kind of made myself. Well, I didn't make this, but this is just like a regular platform that I guess you could use, you know, for calves if you don't have something like that. But what we converted it to is a tibia raise machine. So put these bands here. Essentially, you put your toes under it, and then you lift up and contract. So we use this as a superset every time we do calf raises. And thankfully, Hector and Nick listen to me, and we're actually getting the hammer strength, like plate loaded tibia raise machine. So yeah, they bought it. We're gonna get it in I don't know, soon. So yeah.
Good. All the females will come up to us and wonder what it was, and it helps when they're wearing heels to really expose the muscles out in front.
Yeah.
But We're men doing
So see,
it.
we claim that we don't do TikTok exercises, but this is kind of like a TikTok
no,
exercise. Two, three, four, three, nine, 10, calves. We're already gassed out at the end, but still got to get them in. That's something you could do as frequently as like 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times a week. You know, calves is a muscle group that is constantly being stimulated because you're walking, you're on them, you know, they're constantly being engaged, even if it's in a low impact kind of way. So when you actually train them, you need to do a lot of volume, and the trick is to use the full range of motion too. So you want to get a full stretch at the bottom, that's where they really get triggered, and then a full contraction at the top. Unless you do that, I mean, I see people like, just like kind of like, you know, doing this, it's not gonna do anything. You gotta like really, really hammer them. Ready. 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 Ready.
Me and Vlad started training legs, or started training together about 1.5 years ago. Throughout the 1.5 years, we had people come and go from our group, but legs has always been Vlad and I's favorite body part. And the crew that Vlad formed, we all love legs. Legs shows dedication, grunt. It's the hardest body part, and that's why we love it so much. Do not skip leg day. Public service announcement.
Yeah, like Jim said, I mean, we have a nice group going on over here. You know, we all have similar goals, and we all get after it. And we like to call it Iron Camp.
Iron Camp, baby. Stay tuned for more.